Hello and welcome. Today we will discuss the Hindu newspaper of 2nd March. First news is about proton beam therapy, and it is one of the treatment for cancer treatment, and it is latest treatment and has advantages like fast recovery, less side effects, but it is costly, therefore not accessible to the many people. That is why this article was in news. And similarly, there are other treatments for the cancer such as radiation therapy, chemotherapy, and targeted immunotherapy. So you can remember this for prelims, MCQ in science tech. This article talks about gender stereotyping, and this article explores gender disparities in mathematics learning in rural India. The author has observed that there is consistent underperformance of females in mathematics related fields, and author says that this goes back to the social and cultural norms which have created these differences in inherent. There are no differences in inherent learning abilities, but there is difference in performance because of such kind of social stereotyping. So this author has suggested a solution such as targeted behavioral interventions at the level of household, societal, and school level. This is a kind of attitude change. This is a kind of effort to change the attitude of society. You can use this in ethics related to any other similar kind of attitude or any other similar kind of stereotype. Author also says that references to female mathematicians can be given in textbook, then female names and the characters in the word problems, and providing exposure to female role models in STEM fields, etc., etc. These all are behavioral change practices which can be implemented, and you can use it in ethics, GS Mains 4, attitude and behavioral change related case studies. That is why I have included this. Then there is this news about women related development goals. India is lagging in the women related development goals, especially with respect to the anemia in pregnant women. So there can be MCQ on anemia in prelims, science and technology. So what is anemia? Anemia is deficiency of hemoglobin. You can also note down other sustainable development goals related to women. This can be useful to you for essays related to women. Then there is this article about heat wave. IMD has predicted heat wave in India, and the February was the warmest month since 1901, with an average maximum temperature of nearly 30 degrees Celsius, which is a very big concern as per this article. And it says that in India this heat wave is exacerbated by the climate change. So this can be given as an example of climate change. Again, this article talks about strengthening public health system, promoting newer crop varieties which mature early, and tweaking soil and water management practices so that we adapt to this. Then there is this news about Supreme Court's observation about the governor and chief minister's constitutional boundaries. The Supreme Court observed that both the governor and chief ministers are mindful to be off constitutional boundaries. This article discusses about governor's power to summon house, and also the chief minister's duty to furnish information to the governor whenever called for. But the governor can only summon the house only on aid and advice of the council of minister, even though the article 174 says that he can call for the meeting for the time and place as he thinks fit. There can be question on this in polity about power of governor and council of ministers. This controversy has happened recently because the governor of Punjab sought some information from the chief minister of Punjab which was not given to the governor. Then the governor tried to summon the house, and then this controversy happened. Then there is news about WINDSOR framework. This is in recently news with respect to Northern Ireland and Britain. So there was a Northern Ireland Protocol which established custom duties for the trade between Northern Ireland and Britain after the Brexit. So this established some trade restrictions. That is why there were trade tensions between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. So to get away with these trade tensions, WINDSOR framework is being proposed, which aims to reduce the trade tensions caused by the Northern Ireland Protocol by permitting free trade between Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So just remember, this WINDSOR framework and Northern Ireland Protocol is something related to trade barriers and trade restrictions between Northern Ireland and European Union or Great Britain. Then there is news about FCRA. Recently the Home Ministry has suspended license of FCRA license of CPR'S, Center for Policy Research, which is a Delhi-based think tank, and the FCRA registration of this organization is suspended for 180 days by Home Ministry. So basically FCRA registration enables an organization to receive foreign funds. So as the name of this act suggests, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act 2010, it was introduced to regulate the acceptance and utilization of foreign contribution or foreign hospitality by certain individuals or persons.